Okay. Mr. Satya, first question, how should we do it?
So I did 3 raised to power 3 into 3, which is equal to 3 raised to power 9. Sorry, sir, once I was reading the first one. 3d raised to power 5 into 4d is equal to 12d raised to power 5 into 2, which is equal to 12d raised to power 10.
Arey sir, why are we getting 5? A raised to power m power n is equal to a raised to power m into n. It is not equal to m plus n. Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No,
Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
So what should I write, Mr. Sarthak?
So 3d raised to the power 6 into 4 and 2 raised to the power 2. So 3d 12 raised to the power 12 into 4 raised to the power 2.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
no.
Is there any doubt? Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
See, let us try to understand this again because it is one of the complicated questions. Okay. So there are, let me try to explain what I'm doing. So say for example, I have x cube y square z whole power 3. So what this means is that this 3 first will go to this, then it will go to this, and then it will go to this. So what this means is that I'll have x cube power 3 y square power 3 and z power 3. Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
Sarthak, these are one of the difficult questions. So if you have any doubt, please ask. Mr. Satya,
Yes,
any doubt?
no.
So now the things are simpler because x cube power 3 is equal to this formula which I have already done. So this will be equal to x raised to power, Mr. Sarthak,
9.
shabash, y raised to power
6.
shabash, z raised to power
3.
3. So when I'm trying to do this, what do I do? Let me explain again. I take this 2. This 2 will go to this 3, will go to this 3, will go to this 2, will go to this 4, and it will also go to this D. Any problem? Mr. Sarthak, any problem?
No, sir.
So if you find this method a bit complicated, the previous one a bit complicated, you can do simply like this. So this will also, I think, save a lot of confusion. So what I've simply done is, I've taken this 2 to this 3, so this becomes 3 square. This 2, when it is multiplied by this, so basically I can write this as 3 square d cube power 2 d square power 3. I'm sorry, 4 power 2 and d power 2. Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
So this is my 3 square. This is my 4 square. So now I need to deal with this. This will be equal to d6. This will be d4. This will be square and d power 6 plus 4 plus 2, which is this. Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No, sir.
So let us do one of the easier questions. I think this was this one was the most difficult question, I think, in the exercise. So let us do one of the easier questions. Okay, so Mr. Sarthak, how should I do this?
So first we'll multiply 4 by 1 and then by 4. So 4 raised to the power 4 and s raised to the power 16.
Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No.
Okay. Mr. Sarthak, third question.
So we'll multiply 3 by 1 and then 1 and 1 and 2. So 3 raised to the power 2, 3 and then r raised to the power 3, 4 raised to the power 3 and r raised to the power 6. Then we can combine the both r's. So it will be 3 raised to the power 3 into 4 raised to the power 3 r 9, r raised to the power 9.
Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No, sir.
Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
How should I do this, Mr. Sarthak?
So we'll multiply 2 by 1, then 3 and 1.
So what should I write here?
So 4 raised to the power 2, s raised to the power 6 and the other s raised to the power 2. So 4 raised to the power 2 into s raised to the power 8.
Okay. Mr. Sarthak, fifth question.
We'll multiply 2 by all the indexes.
So what should I write here?
2 raised to the power 2 and b raised to the power 6, 4 raised to the power 2 and b raised to the power 2. We can
What should I
combine
do?
both
Yeah.
the b's, so b raised to the power 8 into 8.
Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No.
Let's do another one also. Yes, Mr. Sarthak. How should I do this?
We'll multiply 3 by all the indexes. So 2 raised to the power 3, g raised to the power 6 into g raised to the power 9. So we can combine both the g's. So 2 raised to the power 3 into g raised to the power 15.
Mr. Sarthak?
We'll multiply 2 by all the indexes. So 3 raised to the power 1, s raised, 3 raised to the power 2, s raised to the power 4, and s raised to the power 2 into 2 raised to the power 2. So we can combine both the s and s 3 raised to the power 2 into 2 raised to the power 2 into s raised to the power 6.
Mr. Satya?
Yes.
How should
3.
I? Yeah, sixth question.
Yeah, so 3 raised to power 2, h raised to power 6, 2 raised to power 1, h raised to power 4.
After this,
Then we can combine h, then it should be 3 raised to power 2 multiplied by h raised to power 10 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2.
Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, Sarthak, see, one thing that you need to understand is if these numbers are small. So, for example, these numbers are small. So, this will be 4 and this will be 9. So, the answer would be 36 h raised to power 10. Any doubt about this?
No, sir.
So, similarly, here also the numbers are small. So, this is 9, this is 4, and this is S6. So, your final answer would be 36x s raised to power 6. Mr. Satya, any doubt?
So I didn't understand how did you get that 9?
How did I get this 9? This is 3 square.
Okay, sir, I understood.
This is 2 square. Any doubt?
No,
So, for example, here the final answer should be 16 s raised to power 8. Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
So, when the digits are small, so for example, this would be equal to, Mr. Sarthak,
What, sir?
what would be the final answer for this? What would be the final answer for this?
So 8 into g raised to the power 15.
So, this would be the final answer. Satya, any doubt?
no,
So there are times when the things are a bit complicated. So for example, here you'll have to do a bit of calculation. So 3 cube is equal to, Mr. Sarthak?
So your voice is cracking for me.
Satya, can you hear me? 3 cube would be equal
yeah,
to
sir, 27,
27. And 4 cube would be equal to
64.
Shabash. And this would be RS or 9, and then you'll have to multiply 27 and 64, and then you'll have to get the final answer. Satya, any doubt? Satya, any doubt?
No,